Hello students, this is CS with Codify. Welcome to our channel. This is our first video. We will help you in learning Computer Science 9618 AS and A level in this channel. We would provide in-depth learning to you in an easy manner so that you can get interested in computer science and get a good grade according to your wishes. And this channel would provide you the means in helping making your dreams possible and learning computer science. Today, we will be discussing an introduction to computer science 9618 AS and A level. Let's begin. Paper pattern. Four papers in total, two in AS level. Paper 1, Theory Fundamentals, and Paper 2, Fundamental Problem Solving and Programming Skills through code. Paper 1, the time required is 1 hour 30 minutes and it has a marks of 75. 50% of your AS level grade would be weighted because of this paper 1, and 25% of your A level grade would be weighted because of this exam. Chapters 1 to 8 you would need to learn for this exam, and this is a written paper. Paper 2 is mainly pseudocode and it has 2 hours and it has 75 marks. Same 50% of your AS level grade and 25% of your A level grades are weighted depending on how you score in this exam. Chapters 9 to 12 you would need to learn for this exam. This is a written paper. There are two papers in A2 level, depending on if you give a composite or if you give AS level separately. Paper 3 is advanced theory, 1 hour is 30 minutes and 75 marks. 25% of your A level grade depends on this paper. Chapters 13 to 20 are needed for you in order to give this exam. Written paper. Paper 4. This is a practical paper, programming paper. 2 hours 30 minutes are required for this exam and 75 marks. This is a 75 marks paper. 25% of your A level grade would be weighted for this exam. Chapters 9 to 20, as well as a low level programming language and a declarative programming is needed. The code would be written on a computer and you would not be given internet access, and you have to give a full evidence of your testing and understanding for this paper. Candidates would have to learn either one of the three languages, either Java, VB, or Python. I would suggest, and we will be doing Python in this channel because it is the most future-proof programming language, and it is also an easier language compared to the others, which would be beneficial for you in the future as well. Set times for preparation for these papers. The set times are can vary, but in my opinion, as I have also given the exam, these if you do this, you will get a good grade in this paper, and you would also get a good understanding, which is the main focus if you learn and study computer science. Paper one, you would require 2 to 3 months, 2 hours every other day, and a good understanding is needed of these topics. Some memorization, but not way too bad memorization. The key is to focus on the small details, because if you want to score well, you have to know the small little details as well. Paper 2, 3 to 4 months, 2 hours every other day. Good programming skills are required. In this paper, a lot of practice is needed because this is a pseudocode paper. You would need to learn about a lot about different programming, how to conduct it, and this is an introductory paper for programming. Paper 3, 3 months would be required, 2 hours a day. Code understanding again is needed of topics because this is again a theory paper. Some memorization again, but not word to word memorization. You again have to focus on the small details. Paper 4, as I said earlier, this is the hardest exam. Not to make you scared for the exam. This is a hard exam, but you can easily crack it. It requires 6 to 7 months, 2 to 3 hours a day. The main key is consistency and a good knowledge of programming, which requires time. If you give the necessary time, you can easily score on this paper. So don't get very worried. Unlike others who worry you for this exam, you just need consistency. My tips. These are tips that I have derived over the course of my learning, and these are really helpful tips that would secure you a grade and a good understanding and make you interested in computer science in the future as well. You should review the syllabus work word to word to see the topics that are added or removed. Because the Cambridge is rapidly changing the syllabus and adding new or old topics and removing old topics. So you have to know which topics are added and which topics are removed, which makes you prepared for the exam day. And it also gives you a word to word understanding of what you are actually studying. Consistently practice on programming through different types of questions. The key is practice for programming papers, paper 2 and paper 4, and you have to learn each type of question, not each type, each variety of question for this exam. 3 to 4 years of past papers. Past papers are really important for practicing, even for the paper 1 and even for paper 2, 3, and 4. You will require 3 to 4 years past papers for 9618 and 2 years or 1 year past papers practice from 9608. This is because 9618 was introduced in 2020, so not many years of past papers are currently available. They will be available in the near future, in the years to come, but right now you also have to practice from 9608, the old syllabus, because things have changed but not that much. Also, view our future videos to get in-depth understanding of programming and theory. This is also important because our videos are requiring providing such details that has not been provided before in a free way. You can watch whenever you want to, but you have to watch by having a clear mind, and you can easily understand the hard topics through our videos. We are here to help you, and we will be helping you in the near future in other syllabuses as well and other topics of computer science as well. You have to make your own written notes, handwritten notes, okay, which should be concise with theory. This can help you gain an understanding, your own understanding, depending on how you have learned. And this would you can review these handwritten notes at the end when you go for the exam paper. Any exam, you review them, and you'll be reminded of what you have studied, and view at other concise notes, including our own new notes in the future, in order to get understanding of these topics. Resources required. You have to get a good resource in order to ace the exam. Good resources are the key. Computer Science book for AS and A level by David Watson and Helen Williams is the best book if you want to learn computer science at your own pace. Computer science, Cambridge International Syllabus, based on the year you are giving your respective examinations, as I mentioned before. Review the syllabus, and the syllabus in which the year you are giving the exam is key. Yearly past papers with mark schemes and all variants 1, 2, 3, and both June and November papers you have to practice, and this is also a good resource. The links will be provided of these resources in the description below. Okay, this is the basic introduction that has been given. If you want to learn further, we will be uploading videos which you can watch, and we will also be uploading of other syllabuses and other important topics that you want if you are interested in computer science, because this is a CS with Codify channel. This will be providing all sorts of computer science knowledge, because in the new digital world, computer science is the key, and you need computer science if you want to thrive in the future. And this is a great subject, and it has a lot of depth. If you want to do research, if you want to get a job, if you want to start a business, computer science is needed, in my opinion. Thank you so much for watching this video, and give us your feedback. We will be appreciating it. Thank